He shoved the papers at me as if they were an eviction notice from God. "Sign or get out," he said, his smirk dripping with certainty. His eyes skimmed the living room I had built with my own hands, my money, my sweat. He tapped the pen against the table like a gavel, eager to pronounce judgment. I signed. No hesitation. I placed the keys on the table, slid the papers back to him, and walked out. I didn't look over my shoulder. I didn't need to, because I already knew what would come next. The next morning I heard it through the walls of silence I'd left behind, his lawyer screaming at him, "Do you have any idea what you just let her do?" Backstory. When I first met Daniel, he didn't smirk. He smiled. Wide, disarming, almost boyish. The kind of smile that makes you forget caution, makes you believe in beginnings. I believed. We built a life out of plans scribbled on napkins, promises whispered in dark kitchens at midnight. I believed when he said, "We're partners, always partners." I believed so much that I paid off the house in full, every cent wired from my account, no questions asked. Because trust is only real when it feels unshakable. I never thought to test it, until it broke. Discovery. It started small, a late-night meeting, a phone buzzing face down, a receipt for wine I never drank in a restaurant I never entered. He began to carry himself differently. His words felt rehearsed. His touch became absent, then obligatory. I didn't need to snoop. Betrayal has a smell, acrid, sharp, impossible to disguise. Then I saw it. A text that wasn't meant for me. "Can't wait till she's gone. Then everything is ours." Ours. That word split me open. But I didn't scream. I didn't confront. I didn't give him the storm he was waiting for. I gave him silence. Silence he mistook for weakness. The shift. That night, lying beside his sleeping body, I stopped being his wife. I became his reckoning. Revenge isn't fire, it's ice. It requires patience, precision, and timing sharper than a blade. So I studied him. The way he underestimated me. The way he boasted to friends about handling things. The way he thought love had made me naive. I wasn't naive. I was calculating. He wanted me to sign. He wanted me to leave with nothing. He didn't understand that the house, the accounts, even the damned pen in his hand were already tethered to me in ways he hadn't bothered to read. Execution. Step 1, I gathered every document. Quietly, methodically. Mortgage receipts, wire transfers, the deed. My name etched into every line. Not his, mine. Step 2, I met with someone who knew how to weaponize silence. A lawyer who specialized in turning overlooked details into nooses. I slid the folder across her desk. She didn't smile. She didn't have to. Her eyes told me everything. Step 3, I waited. Let him think I was broken. Let him mistake my calm exit for surrender. He drank, laughed, bragged to anyone who'd listen that he'd cleaned me out. He never noticed the ground shifting under his feet. Climax. So when he slammed the papers down that night, when he demanded my signature, I gave it gladly. I signed where he wanted, left the keys neatly aligned, and walked away with nothing but a quiet breath of freedom. He thought it was victory. It was burial. Because those papers weren't what he thought. In his arrogance, he hadn't noticed the fine print, hadn't realized that the house he claimed was his prize was legally, irrevocably mine. Paid in full, deeded solely under my name. What he shoved at me to sign was his own eviction notice. By morning, when his elite lawyer reviewed what he'd forced me to do, the roar echoed through the walls. I wasn't there to see his face, but I could imagine it. The smirk collapsing, his certainty curdling into panic. "Do you have any idea what you just let her do?" the lawyer screamed. He didn't. Not until too late. Resolution. I didn't need to return. I didn't need to gloat. His downfall wasn't in seeing me win. It was in realizing he'd destroyed himself with his own arrogance. All I had to do was walk away. Quiet, patient, precise. People think revenge is about dramatic confrontations, about shouting matches and slam doors. It isn't. It's about letting someone dig their own grave, then watching as they realize you handed them the shovel. I built that house brick by brick, dollar by dollar, and he thought he could take it by force. He forgot one truth. Ownership isn't always what you hold. Sometimes it's what you let go of. He wanted me broken. Instead, he made me free. And the keys he thought I surrendered, they were never his to hold.